In the UK, through UCAS, you can apply only to 5 universities. How to make that choice? Step by step, from application to accept.
Talk about it, but you can always change your mind during the process. It's not fixed at the beginning.
So you can change your mind, okay, all right.
With us, when we're helping you, if you're not doing well, that's where you go. No, I'm only joking.
For 1 week or 2? Ray, for over 25 years now, you help students from all over the world to get into top universities with the, I don't know, highest known by me success rate.
Yes.
So what's your secret?
The secret is to take it from the very beginning to the very end. From the moment we meet and we find out what you want and what are your goals, to the moment where you receive offers and then you come and say, which one shall I choose? Because I have offers. So that complete package, the complete process, you're in good hands.
So would it be fair to say from A to Z package?
Absolutely, yeah. And you need it. You need that structure. You need support all the way through.
Ever wondered how to navigate the complex journey of applying to top UK universities? Today, Ray breaks down the entire admission process, from understanding UCAS mechanics to choosing the right British university and beyond.
Let's begin.
Ray, we covered so many topics now, general topics related to applying and getting into universities in general and top universities specifically. Shall we talk about your services? What do you offer in this respect, step by step, from application to acceptance?
Sure.
But without going into very little detail, you know, otherwise we can drag on for hours.
Of course.
Yeah,
The
step by step.
First thing we do is we have that initial discussion. You get to know us, we get to know you. We find out where you want to go, what you want to study. After that, we then say, right, let's see what you've got already. What's in your CV? What have you done to date? Once we establish that, we look at your grades.
So it's getting to know each other, really, yeah?
Absolutely.
So this is the first step.
First step.
How long does it usually take?
Takes a couple of sessions because you need to find out from the student or from the client exactly what they have. And sometimes they say, oh, I've got these certificates, I'll send them to you. So it takes a little while, but also they may be not quite ready to make the decision about where they want to study. So we say at the very beginning, look, talk about it, but you can always change your mind during the process. It's not fixed at the beginning.
So you can change your mind, okay, all right.
With us, when we're helping you.
What's this for?
Well,
So
it looks
for
like a
instance-
well.
Oh, wow. Is it for students not performing well? They
Absolutely. It's very strict here at Oxford. You know?
They just
If
throw
you're not
them in
doing
there?
well, that's where you go. No, I'm only joking.
For 1 week or 2, they
Wow.
keep them there?
Depends on the grade. If it's
Depends
an E-
on the grade,
If it's an E, you're down there for a while.
for a while. Is anyone there now?
Yes, I'm here. Help me.
Help me. Okay, so step 1. Step 2.
Yeah. So step 2 then, what we do is we then say, right, we've established what you have. Let's see what you need. So then we look at the courses that you want to study, look at the degree and the university and say, what are the requirements? Do you match all of the things that they require? Are you doing enough reading related to the subject? Have you done work experience that might be related to it? So we find out what you need.
So it's like a building the plan, maybe?
Absolutely.
Personal plan.
Personal plan, and that's the next stage.
Ah, that's the next stage.
The next
okay.
stage is let's set out a schedule for your application right now. We'll get a calendar, we match it with
I'll go first.
open days, we match it with taster days, and we match it with courses and summer programs at universities and institutions. So we then map out so that you're never rushed. You never say, oh my goodness, I missed that, or I could have done that, but I missed it. So we help you plan it out. And once we plan it out, then you're ready. You know the key dates, and that's reassuring because it makes you feel you're in control of the process.
What exactly is UCAS and why does it matter? The Universities and Colleges Admissions Service operates as a centralized platform where applicants select up to 5 institutions. However, Oxbridge follows distinct protocols. You cannot apply to both Oxford and Cambridge simultaneously. Deadlines vary significantly.
It's not good.
Medicine and Oxbridge require submissions by October 15th, while other courses accept applications until January 31st. Miss these dates. Clearing offers a second chance to secure a place after the main cycle concludes. Navigating UCAS resembles assembling a puzzle. It demands precision, strategic thinking, and thorough understanding of the system's nuances.
In the UK, through UCAS, you can apply only to 5 universities. How to make that choice? You know, how to choose the right 5?
But make that choice depends on your degree of risk. Do you want to apply to the very
Are
best?
you a risky
or-
person or not?
Well, it depends on your personality. Do you want to risk the very best, all 5?
Yeah.
Or do you want to spread the risk? Some high risk, some medium risk, and some safe universities. Come to us, and we'll help you to make that choice of university.
Is there a right strategy?
Oh, the
Or
strategy
it's very individual?
the strategy is important according to the individual. But if you know what you're looking for, I promise you it will improve your chances.
Improve your chances.
Want to try on student life? In our videos with Ray, you'll stroll through the cobblestone streets of Oxford, peek inside the legendary colleges of Cambridge, and see how Windsor inspires learning. We also cover UK university rankings and much more. Ready to start your journey? Check out our videos on the channel.
So it's a plan with a timeline, yeah?
It's got to have a timeline.
It has to have a timeline.
Even if you don't match all of the times, you know if you're behind or ahead of schedule. And to be honest, that's reassuring to parents as well, because parents can also say, you know, they can help their daughter or son by just seeing, yes, he's made all the things that he needs to do, or if he hasn't, you know, suggest perhaps, you know, would you like to get that done quickly? So it's a kind of triangle. Our services, parent, and the student. And between the 3 of us, we make sure that they have the best possible chance.
But do you follow the plan itself, whether it's...
Well, you must, because
Yeah.
as we're giving you preparation, we'll say, okay, so let's say the personal statement, first draft,
I think we can go in there.
or sorry, brainstorming first, then first draft, second draft, third draft, fourth draft, fifth draft, sixth draft, seventh draft.
So how many
You
drafts
think
do
I'm exaggerating? 7,
7 drafts?
there's nothing.
It's nothing. Oh my God.
Because you keep coming back because they might do something that's unexpected. They might have done a course.
Yeah.
And then you build that into your personal statement. They might be accepted on an internship program. So you adapt all the time. It's a very dynamic process.
What was the record of attempts to write the personal statement?
I think 12 was once.
In your experience.
12.
But on average,
On average, you will probably write about 7 drafts.
7 drafts.
If you're aiming for the best universities in the world.
Okay. Then what?
Okay.
Are we halfway or no?
Well,
maybe close.
now that you've set your plan, you then say, right, by this stage of the year, I want to be here, here, here. And you follow it. So first draft, second draft, third draft, you set
go
rough
sit there.
dates and times for when that's done.
What makes a personal statement truly stand out? Top UK universities seek authentic narratives rather than achievement lists. They want to understand why you've chosen this course, how your passions connect to it, and what unique contribution you'll bring. For medicine, demonstrating hospital volunteering proves essential. Engineering applicants benefit from showcasing project involvement, yet 87% of statements fall into cliché traps like, I've dreamed of becoming, since childhood. The solution: focus on specific skills and genuine reflection. Successful applicants typically draft their statements 15 times before submission.
Samples of personal statements on the internet. There are thousands of them there.
Yes.
So why not to copy?
Well, exactly. There are thousands on the internet. Everyone goes, everyone looks. Lots of people make copy. The problem is if they copy and you copy, it comes up and the universities can see the copy. And the other thing, UCAS have got a computer that checks to see whether you've copied from the internet or not.
With the use of AI, they do it like that right now.
They can?
Yeah.
But there's also algorithms in UCAS that will also look for that kind of thing as well.
They have their own.
They have
Yeah.
their own, yes. And more importantly, the admissions officer is going to have a pretty good idea whether you've done this through AI.
So do not copy.
Dreaming of getting into a top UK university, but feeling lost in all the requirements? Maryadi can guide you through every important detail. We'll help you prepare your documents, craft a standout personal statement, and even connect you with Ray, a 25-year veteran expert in the field. Don't wait for deadlines. Your place at a top university starts with a click on the link in the description.
So what about your reading, your wider reading? So we set, like, let's have this, this, and this done. And so you say, you cover everything that you need over a period of time and not just in 1 month. And that's a really good way to do it, because in the background, you're doing exams at school, which is pressured. And also there are lots of things, other things that you're supposed to be doing. But if you have this core program, the calendar, and you know what you're supposed to be doing, then you know yourself whether you're behind or ahead. And I think this is really important. And our job also is to say, when we have our sessions, all right, the first thing we do is, have we done what we set out to do in the last session? Because between sessions, it's not just blank, we don't go dark. You're constantly WhatsApping us saying, you know, should I do this or should I do this? Or we'll say, hi, just a reminder that our session's in 2 weeks' time. Don't forget the little task I gave you to do for a little bit of research about an article that you wanted to read. So that constant interaction with these islands of sessions where you go from one session to another with a gap in between, it's highly structured and it's reassuring in a way.
But when you propose those plans, obviously you take into consideration the fact that they're still at school.
You must.
Yeah,
you cannot do too much.
Yeah.
You do it light enough to acknowledge, look, I know you can't, you know, I'd love you to have so many sessions, many hours, but we understand that there's so many pressures elsewhere. So what we do is we try and minimize the amount of things that we give you to try and do for prep. And we help you a lot in the sense of we guide you as to where to go reading. You know, we even suggest places for work experience or these kinds of things, because
you save time.
We save time.
Yeah.
If you're a med student and you say, I don't have any work in any old people's home, not a problem. We have links to areas.
Okay, so you have your network. Okay.
We have lists of, how can I put it? Lists of online courses, internships. We have this and this and this, and we'll even suggest online things which are free. You don't have to pay for everything. Some in person you have to attend, some you can do online. And the mixture is really, really good. So if you're stuck and you don't know where to look, come, we'll show you where to go and do this.
Imagine how much time you would be spending without knowing where to look.
You know, it's not even the time. It's, I don't know where to look to find this.
Yeah.
Can you tell me where to look? Of course, that's what we've been doing for 25 years plus. So come to us, you want to do business economics? Sure, here's a list of things. Here's have a look, maybe one or two of them might be of interest to you. And that's what happens. I recently helped a girl do an internship for Morgan Stanley. It's competitive, yeah? Of course. And so she got in, and you can imagine how that looks on her personal statement. She didn't know where to look to find it. She didn't even know it existed. But if you say, hey, think about this, suddenly, you know what it is? It's an edge. It's a little advantage, a little extra thing that you have more than most people have. And those little differences make a huge difference. Yep. So that's why when we say what's different from us, we help you to get the right materials, to do the right things, to get prepared the best for your application.
Did you know 65% of British university admissions teams consider internships a decisive factor? International relations courses value NGO experience, while business programs favor startup involvement. Quality trumps quantity. What matters is your analysis, what you learned, and how you applied those skills. Here's an insight. Even a week-long placement at a local company, described through the lens of personal growth, impresses universities far more than a superficial resume entry.
Is grammar the biggest mistake made in personal statements, university personal statements?
Actually, it isn't. Why?
It isn't.
Because your computer will correct everything for you.
These days,
it
yes.
does the grammar check.
Yeah.
For us, the most important things, and for the universities, is the content. What is in the personal statement and how do you structure it?
And sometimes it takes 5 to 6 months
Oh.
to build that portfolio to make that content right.
Content, the right content.
Right content and then structure.
Exactly.
Dreaming of studying creative disciplines in the UK, architecture, design, or fashion? Your portfolio often outweighs grades. It's not merely a work gallery, but a visual narrative of your style and professional evolution. University of the Arts. London, for instance, expects 15 to 20 pieces, demonstrating progression from sketches to finished projects. A strategic approach include unsuccessful works with commentary. This reveals critical thinking and development, qualities highly valued during UK university admissions. Expert guidance proves invaluable here. Specialists help structure portfolios, highlight strengths, and align submissions with course-specific expectations.
So went through the personal statement, is in place, got invited for the interview. Or again, I'm Russian.
Well, to be honest, most people don't get an interview.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we do is we prep for the application itself. Then the next stage, if you get an interview and it's competitive, Oxford and Cambridge, whatever, then the next stage is right. That's all done. Now we just focus on the interview, and that takes a while. The mock interviews and all the rest of the things, it takes a while. And sometimes some of the interviews don't go well, the mock interviews. You know, you have a bad day and it's like, oh my goodness, it's terrible, what shall I do? Not a problem.
Is this the final stage, preparing for the mock interview?
Well, yes, because you're now the
Not
next
preparing for interviews using your mock interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because most people will not get to that stage because they're highly selective. And so you imagine 23,000 people apply and they accept maybe 3,500 people. So usually they have double or triple the number, so they might invite 10,000 people to come for interview, maybe 9,000. And so many don't get that call. The same
There should
with,
be so many interviewers.
well, you know, many colleges, 36 at Oxford, 31 at Cambridge. But it's also true for medical school. That, you know, you can prepare, you can do all of the work experience, you can have an outstanding personal statement, and you might not get called for interview. It might be, look, you're not for us. It could be that your UCAS score wasn't very good, even though you've got outstanding A-level results or IB results. But if you do get the call for an MMI, which is the, basically it's interviews made up of 7, 8, 9 stations, and you turn up and you attend 8, 9 mini interviews. And that is the process, and each station is a section of itself. We look at every individual station. What's the station going to be asking you about? How do I prepare for this? You know, what happens if they ask a question I don't know the answer to? So you can imagine 7, 8, 9 stations, each one different, and you're prepping for every single one of those. And on top of that, you're nervous. You're thinking, oh my goodness. But that's what we do. We say, look, we'll calm the process down. We'll break it down into its parts.
More you prepare it, the less nervous you are.
Absolutely,
No?
because you know what's coming. You might not know all the questions, and he might not know all the questions.
It's he? I thought it was she.
He's got a beard.
Yeah.
Unless,
Whoa.
well, I'm not going to say anything more.
Were you nervous before you interview? Be honest.
Well, you're here at Oxford, so you must have done something right.
Yeah. Okay.
Ever wondered how to really succeed at UK university admissions beyond just IELTS? Even the perfect personal statement won't help without confident English. In our Talkie Club, you'll dive into the language through discussions about books, culture, and science with native speakers. This way, you'll boost your vocabulary and get ready for interviews. After all, getting into a UK university is about thinking in English, not just passing a test.
These 2 swan babies, they're teenagers. By the human age, I think they're ready to go to university. No?
My knowledge of swans.
I know, because they're
Limited.
grey. And this is a mom. And Windsor Royal Swans. They're protected by royals. Do you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, there we go. Because the fact of it.
Strange question. What do Windsor's royal swans have in common with admission to top UK universities? These birds symbolize care and tradition. Their centuries-long protection mirrors the attentive preparation required for top UK universities. Just as swans learn to glide gracefully on the Thames, applicants refine their skills from essay writing to interview techniques.
So, interviews, and this is the final stage, preparing for the interview, right?
For the interview, yeah.
Yeah.
So the interview stage is intense because suddenly your chances have improved dramatically. Now you're not just one of many, you're one of a few. But again, you might be one in 3 people called for an interview, or you might be one of 2 people called for each place. So then you say, well, I'm only competing now with 2 other people for my place. And so therefore your odds are greater. So therefore your stress is greater. You feel it,
Yeah.
you know, and the expectations are you've called for an interview at Oxford, you must get in. But no, because again, it's a competitive thing. And again, as we go back to the saying, preparation is everything.
Is the key.
Everything.
Is the key, yeah. Wow, look at that. There's a tomb. Again, for bad students, undergraded. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
with the
Hello.
Low, with the low grades. So my daughter starting with you next week. Can we count on your help right up until the end?
To the point at which they achieve. So if you go all the way to the interview stage, you're with us
said
all the way.
You said the answer is in January, right?
You get the answer in January.
In
yeah.
January.
So from the moment you start, which is the year before, actually a year and a month, so September, a couple of months. So September the year before, then you make the application and then it goes through, all the way through. We're constantly in touch. We've staged it, we've got the plan, we've got the schedule, everything is ready. And then you sit and wait, and that's the hardest bit, to wait.
Ready to pursue elite universities? UK admission is a marathon where every step counts, from crafting the perfect UCAS application to interview preparation. Expert support transforms complexity into a clear roadmap, analysing British university requirements, preparing documentation, and submitting applications strategically. Like this, if you're ready to tackle Oxford or Cambridge, subscribe and hit the bell. Upcoming content features, admission strategies, student interviews, and expert insights. Your first step toward British university admission starts right now.